What is up, awesome people? It's me, Lady KrimZen, bringing you a new Mario-related Let's Play. And that is going to be on the new 3DS title, which is Mario Party Island Tour, which apparently hasn't received some of the greatest reviews from what I've seen, and it's kind of more or less a continuation on from Mario Party 9, which I will admit I did own it, and I've never actually played it. I did get just before I moved from my hometown to where I am now, and I kind of regret not playing it, because I kind of missed out on a little bit of an introduction to what this game is going to be like. So I will admit I was a little bit naughty and I played this game just before recording it just to see what the game was like, and so far it's pretty cool. It definitely doesn't feel like the old traditional Mario Party games like it was on the Mario Party 1, 2, 3 on Nintendo 64 and the GameCube ones, as well as Mario Party 8 on the Wii. They kind of drifted away from it, so I'm thinking 9 kind of did the same thing, and as I said, I apologise if that's false information. I didn't play 9. And as I said, that's a big regret of mine. But yeah, as I did mention, I've been a little bit naughty and I've already played it, so kind of the same thing follows in this one as I did in Mario Party 8. I'm sorry, I have to keep referring back to Mario Party 8 because it's the last thing I've played. They've got the whole point system going again. So in Mario Party 8 it was the ticket system, so the more you played the game you were rewarded with points that you could go spend at the shop. So in this one it's collectibles, and I think you can buy bubbles which displays in a gallery. I haven't done that yet because I just wanted to leave that for the recording. So basically what we've got on screen at the moment, we've got the lobbies. So in here you can find the main options for solo. So you can do multiplayer, but it's mostly through download play. I'm not sure if you can do it through Street Pass. I know you can do it through download play. I've tried doing it, but unfortunately since I'm using a USDS, it doesn't want to play with my PAL DS, so that's fantastic. Not. But yeah, basically you've got party, minigame, Street Pass minigames. I don't think I've done Street Pass minigames yet. Bowser's Tower, which I haven't done yet. I've been definitely leaving that one for recording because you actually get an unlockable through here. And there's also collectibles, which I've mentioned, which is the shop where you spend your Mario Party points. Alright, so for the next couple of episodes, I don't know how long it's going to take, I'm going to be doing the party options. So party your way to the finish across a wide variety of game boards. So the play time's between 10 to 60 minutes. Which is pretty short actually. Usually it took a couple of hours to do a board on the old Mario Party games anyway. Well, at least for me anyway, because I used to do 50 turns. But they've kind of gotten rid of that function as well. So we'll actually get a chance to see what has changed as far as the board styles in our first board, which is going to be Perilous Path. So power yourself up and knock opponents out of the way with special items as you race to the finish. Playtime is between 45 to 60 minutes. So you've got a bit of a skill and luck minigame range there. So there's a lot of minigames in this one. Skill is still required, and it looks like there's a little bit of luck needed as well, which I don't like. Alrighty, so usual, we've got our character selection. It's a bit of a unique character selection here. I think the last time I saw Donkey Kong, to be honest, was in Mario Party 5 or 6, I think. I can't remember the last Mario Party that I last saw Donkey Kong in. He definitely wasn't in 8, he was like a minor character then, which is a shame, so I sometimes enjoy playing Donkey Kong. There's Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Wario, Waluigi, Yoshi, Boo, and Toad, and that's the first you can play Toad. Huh. Anyways, I usually play as Daisy, the tomboy princess. I've always liked playing her since Mario Party 3 actually. Minigame pack, we've got type all. I'm just going to change that setting for mic to no, because you can all hear me anyway through my own microphone. Don't need it playing on my DS as well. Alright, so we're going up against Waluigi, Wario, and Boo on CPU level of normal. So I don't think there's anything else I need to change. I'll just keep it as normal. And let's start our very first board party for Mario Party Island Tour. Alrighty, so the first thing we get is a little bit of cutscene showing you a little glimpse of the board on the top screen, and on the bottom screen we've also got a map, which is pretty cool actually. It's okay, welcome to the Perilous Palace Path. We must overcome obstacles and use items to reach the goal. Alright, so race to the finish using bonus dice blocks and special items. Good luck. So they're the rules for this board. So on the bottom screen we've also got about the dice blocks. So first place in a minigame wins a gold dice block that rolls 1 to 6. Second place in a minigame wins a silver dice block that rolls 1 to 3. And also there's a third one, is of course bronze, which rolls 1 to 2. And of course you got your items. There on the bottom screen you'll see all the items. Setback shell, which sends the opponent back 2 spaces. Backwards bill, which sends opponents back 5 spaces. Bluebird chopper, which halves an opponent's roll. Lightning score strike, which subtracts 3 from opponent's roll. The Tika leech steals 1 item from opponent. Dash mushroom adds 3 to your roll. Golden dash mushroom adds 5 to your roll. Superstar, and there sounds like a party going on or something. Anyways, Superstar multiplies your roll by 2. Custom dice block, which is damn well OP, allows you to roll any number. Crazy Kamek switches place with your opponent, and finally Chaos Kamek switches everybody's place. So the items that we'll be using in this game, and we'll just start this off and we'll go from there. So let's just start the turn order, which is basically the same as any other Mario Party game, though the only difference this time is the dice we're rolling only has numbers between 1 and 6 instead of your usual 1 to 10. So I am going to roll a 3. God damn it. So the person who rolled the highest number goes first, and that will be Boo. So first is Boo, second is Waluigi, third is myself, and Wario is last. Alright, so here we go. So a bit of a longish introduction there, I'm sorry. Alright, so round 1 we've got Boo who's starting. So as I said, the dice rolls are now between 1 and 6 instead of the usual 1 to 10, but it does change from round 2 onwards. So Boo rolls himself a 4, that's going to land himself on a +3 space, which allows him to move an extra 3 spaces. Alright, so that's Boo's turn. So I think we start off at square, like there's 50 spaces in this game, yes? Right, so basically the idea of this board is to basically race to the end. So Waluigi rolls himself a 1, lands in a +4 space, which allows him to move another 4 spaces. So really he moved 5 spaces this turn. So he's got 45 spaces remaining. Alright, so next is my turn. Alrighty, so the whole rolling mechanic is this. Before we even start rolling, of course, we've got the dice option, which allows you to roll your dice. Then you've got an item option, which is not accessible to us at the moment. I'll cover that when we get an item. And I think the last one there is just showing you the spaces and how far away they are. Right, so I don't usually use that option very much, and of course R is map, which is basically always there on the bottom screen. So let's make a roll. Now to roll your dice, well, you're supposed to flick it up into the bottom screen. I was going to roll it around a little bit just to shuffle it around because I was rolling once, just throwing it up. But yeah, the more you roll it, the more you shuffle it, and the higher chance for 6, I think. I don't know. I know rolling it without letting it roll around a little bit first, that rolls really low numbers. So anyways, Wario rolls a 3 and lands on the same space as me, so which is a nobody space. Alright, so there's the end of round 1. So from now on we're playing minigame at the start of each round. So minigame for bonus dice blocks, which is basically those extra dice blocks I went through just as we were starting this minigame. So third gets a bronze, second gets silver, and first gets a gold dice block. Alright, so here we go. So Toad's going to select a minigame for us, and the first minigame for this board is going to be Goomba to Maneuver. Rightio, so this is a non-stylus game, thank God. I kind of don't like stylus games, to be honest. So controls are toggle left or right to move, avoid the obstacles, and lead as many Goombas to the finish line as possible. So I don't need to practice on this one. This one's pretty simple, and it kind of does, or it's pretty much do as it says. So at the start of every minigame, they're going to give you a slight demo on what to do. So it's pretty simple, just lead your line of Goombas to the finish line. Right. So obviously, you've got to try and make it as you move forward. They'll start turning a little bit later as well. So just doing like slight turns also helps to not knock off any Goombas. Also on the bottom screen there, it keeps a total of how many Goombas people have. So far I haven't lost anyone. I have a total of 10 Goombas. Everyone else is doing pretty dreadful. Oh, I might actually lose a few. Oh, I didn't. Right, so far I'm going pretty marvellous here. Nearly at the end. Slip through that edge there and finish. Not a single Goomba lost. That's flippin' fantastic. Alright, so we do a total there. The computer says end up with 3 alls, so that's a draw breaker. Alright, so unfortunately in this game does really not like tiebreakers. You gotta roll to basically see which position you'll place. So who will go for second? Looks like Waluigi for second, Boo for third, and Wario for last. So unfortunately for Wario, luck really wasn't on his side there. So I end up with a golden dice block, Waluigi with a silver, and Boo gets the bronze. And with that, we move on to round 2. Alright, so way to go Daisy, here's your gold dice blocked for your first place. Your next roll will be 1 to 6 points higher. Not bad, Waluigi. Here's a silver dice block for second place. You'll get 1 to 3 extra points on your next roll. And of course, Boo gets the bronze dice block. That's worth 1 or 2 extra spots. Alright, so as I said, oh sorry Wario, good effort, but 4th place doesn't come with a bonus dice block. Well, that's a bit rough. But as I mentioned at the start, first round is the only round where you roll a dice of 1 to 6. Unless, of course, you score last in a minigame. So now on the bottom screen, as you can see, Boo is now using his bronze dice block. You don't really get an option whether you want to use it or not. So he rolls a 6, and this leads him to our first challenge time. So eat that thump is blocking the path. Good thing there are some buttons here, one of them probably lowers the bridge. Choose wisely. Alright, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Boo goes for the blue button. Will that lower the bridge in time? Yes, it will! Alright, so obviously if one CPU clears challenge time before anyone else, no one else has to do challenge time, which is pretty cool. Wow, Boo, you got it. Right on the first try, I can tell you're going to be tough to beat. Up next to the top of the hill, a new set of challenges. So what's our next challenge time? It is a signpost. Like, oh, I don't know, a little thing called the Bowser Zone. I'm guessing that's not decorative lava. So yeah, you want to avoid the Bowser Zone if possible and stay on the direct path to the goal. Alright, so Boo landed on a lucky spot, which is basically question marks. Nice, you get to use the cannon. Get ready for a big boost, which is kind of not cool. That's a really massive boost there for Boo. So Boo's nearly almost halfway through the board already. Right, so with that, we're moving on to Waluigi's turn. Right, so Waluigi is currently second at the moment. All your positions depend on your position on the board. So the bigger lead you have, the further first you'll be. So Waluigi is going to land on another lucky spot. Well, this is not fair. So Waluigi's also going to land the cannon as well, blast him over the same spot as Boo. So Boo and Waluigi have pretty amazing leads at the moment. And as for me and Wario, we're kind of dawdling behind. Oh wow. Alright, so here we go. Hope I can pull the dice roll off a little bit better. Wham! So I'm going to roll a 9 there. So that's a pretty sweet roll actually. Oh bugger. So I'm basically a dead spot there. Nothing happens, which leads us on to Wario's turn. Alright, Wario, show us what you got. So Wario's got no other extra box there because he unfortunately rolled the lowest number in the tiebreaker, coming last. Rolls a 2, which leads him onto a nothing space either. I'm just going to call it nothing spaces because nothing happens. Alright, so that's the end of round 2. So minigame for bonus dice blocks has begun. So who wants a bonus dice block? Let's win, or let's battle it out in the minigame. So we're going to play Bob Plum. So let's see what this one is, because I don't think I've played this minigame as of yet. So controls is toggle to move, run and kick the bob-ombs onto your opponent's platforms before they explode. Sounds like hot potato, but a little bit more extreme and kind of soccer-like. So as I said, it's just toggle to move. I do like how they actually give you a visual of what to do. Ooh. So it looks like there's not a lot of time on the bob-ombs either. Oh, okay. Alright, so they actually have to land on... Oh, that's not fair! So I'm already out. Just missed it on kicking the bob-omb too. Oh, Waluigi, he just lives that one. And Boo goes down. Oh, we're going head to head here between Waluigi and his counterpart, Wario, and Waluigi does take that victory pretty fast. Rightio, so unfortunately fourth is me, Boo is third, Wario is second, and Waluigi taking the golden dice block with first. Right, so that's the end of round 2, heading on to round 3. So let's head off with our leading dice roller Boo, who's already got a magnificent lead on the board. Rolls a shocking 3, then again I can't really talk. And we're already on to our next challenge time. Right, so it looks like the road splits here. Which way will you go? It comes down to luck. The path on the left is a direct path, and the path on the right leads right into dreaded Bowser Zone. Let's see which one you'll be taking. Eeny, meeny, money, mo, go down Bowser, you shall go! Tie! So Monty Mole's obviously gonna ditch Boo onto Bowser Zone, which does add a few more spaces onto your route as well. Well, that just happened. Welcome to Bowser Zone and good luck! So from, I think, 20 spaces up to 32 spaces now, so that's bad luck there for Boo. Kinda good luck for me, actually. So up next is Waluigi, who's going to roll a 6. Alright, so it's 25 spaces, sorry. There's still a massive bump up at there. Alright, so it's Waluigi's turn on challenge time. So this is the only challenge time that you can't seem to avoid. And looks like Waluigi's taking a trip down Bowser Zone. Yee-hee! Well, my bad luck just suddenly turned really good. Alright, so that's 2 down Bowser Zone. Right, so here's your big chance, Daisy. If you roll a 1 or 2, the cannon will do the rest of the work for you. Right, so let's see if I can roll a roll number. No! As I did that this morning, I was rolling 1s and 2s. That's not cool. So I'm on a nothing zone again. I love those nothing zones. Then again, I suppose that's the best I could have asked for, actually, since I didn't get a bonus dice. And Wario goes for Snake Eyes 2 there. So he gets an item space. So here's a free item. And he gets a dash mushroom. Basically a red mushroom, which adds 3 to your roll. So that is optional to use. So that's one thing that hasn't changed about items. You have sorry, I can't talk. You have an option of using them. And guys, the player in the first place is more than halfway to the palace. Catch up. Let's take a look at the standings. So far Wario is 4th, I am 3rd, Boo is equal first, with Waluigi. Both in the Bowser Zone at the moment. This is still anyone's game, especially when you think about all the possible items in play. Use them wisely and make a break for the finish line now! And with that little announcement, we move on to round 3's minigame for the bonus dice blocks. So the usual, 3rd gets bronze, 2nd gets silver, and 1st gets their gold dice block. So minigame for round 3 is going to be spin and bear it. Ugh, spin and bear it. This is a big luck game. Rightio, so controls are toggle to move, A to confirm, and stylus to spin the wheel if chosen. Choose a spot on the wheel and then give it a spin and hope you avoid the hammer. So as I said, this is a massive luck game. Really comes down to how the game wants to treat you. So a slight little demo here. And that poor Shy Guy's gonna get squashed. Ugh! Nasty. Alrighty, so red's my lucky number. Or lucky colour, sorry, not number. So I'm just gonna go on red. Boo's on blue, Waluigi on yellow, and Wario on green. So who's gonna spin? Wario's gonna be spinning. Oh, there's actually an order there. I didn't actually know that. Right, so I'm 3rd to spin. And Waluigi straight onto the hammer. Bang! Ugh. Fate is sometimes very uncruel. And since Waluigi... Oh, you stole my colour! Since Waluigi got knocked out, it's my turn to spin the wheel. So I'm going to be spinning that wheel like crazy. Rah! Please don't land on me. Please don't land on me. Come on. Not Boo out. No! I said don't land on me! Oh, nasty. That was very nasty. So I come in on third on that one. That was a terrible spin. Right, so Wario on red, Boo on yellow. Who's going to take the winning golden dice block? It is going to be Boo as Wario gets flattened on red. Oh, I needed a drink. That was shocking. God, seeing me fail miserably makes me thirsty. Anyways, Waluigi comes fourth there with no dice block. I come in third with a bronze, Wario was second with silver, and Boo with a golden dice block. So far my performance hasn't exactly been that great. And again, I have been going very, well, I've been getting very unlucky. Alright, so we're on the start of round 4, I think. Right, so Boo and Waluigi are currently in the Bowser zone. Boo is fortunate enough to have his golden dice block, goes for the 7 on the roll. So let's see where this lands him. Oh, and luckily gets out of the Bowser zone unharmed. So, well done, Boo! Actually, no, that's terrible. What am I doing? What am I saying? I'm becoming a team player. I'm not supposed to be a team player. I'm playing to win. So, Waluigi is going to roll a 2 there. I think that leaves him unscathed. Lands on the item space. So, free item here for Waluigi. If he gets a dash mushroom or a golden dash mushroom, this will definitely, oh yeah, this will definitely bring him out of the Bowser zone next round. Rightio, so that's the end of Waluigi's turn. Both of those computers ended up being unharmed that turn in the Bowser zone. Right, so I'm still without an item, so let's roll my bronze dice block and my normal dice. Bam! Oh, that was a shocking roll. Oh, so I ended up rolling a 5 with that. Oh! Damn, work it, Daisy! Right, so that put me in second. So item space. And I get a bullet bill. So backwards bill. So this allows me to knock an opponent back 5 spaces. That can be very handy, actually. Right, so it's Wario's turn. Right, so Wario's got a silver dice block. And he is going to roll an 8 this turn. So Wario's very far behind at the moment. I'm nearly up to space 25 while Wario's just reached space 35. Right. Well, 35 spaces remaining anyway. Right, so that's the end of round 4. So we're on to our next minigame for a bonus dice block. So the same rules apply. Right, so we've got Slow Glide, Amp My Style, and Panicchio Wizard, I think it's called. Amp My Style is going to be the minigame for the end of round 4. So this is another minigame I haven't played actually. Toggle to move, avoid being struck by the amps to be the last one standing. So this simply sounds like a simple move and dodge game. Rightio, so play using toggle. Rightio, bring it on. Oh. So this might be pretty random, but it sounds like it's going to stay in a circle. Right. So Boo's standing pretty still there. And unfortunately we're all crowded together, which does make things quite hard to move. Oh, and there goes Waluigi, and nearly just giving me a heart attack too. Rightio, so the circle is getting smaller. I'm almost thinking just stay in the middle. Right, so Wario is coming down into third, and me and Boo are the only 2 left. So it's all down to this. Go away, Boo! Die, Boo! Yeah, die! You want to die! Gone! Yes! I finally won a minigame! So after a tremendous victory there, I finally take a first place. With Waluigi being 4th, Wario 3rd, and Boo coming in for 2nd. So finally a golden dice block for me. Yippee! Oh, finally things are looking up for me. Alright, so we're on to round 5 now. So we have Boo. Right, so Boo's going to be rolling his silver dice block and his normal dice block, going for the 3 there. So that's going to land himself on an item space. Let's see what item he gets out of this. And that's going to be a dash mushroom. So an extra 3 there on his roll if he chooses. I usually tend to leave those for a little bit later, as I've learnt the hard way. Alright, so Waluigi, who's still in the Bowser zone, he's going to be using his Dust Mushroom, as I predicted last round, just to help him getting out of that Bowser zone. Right, so he's only got 1 block, so that was a very wise decision. Rolls a 3 plus an extra 3 gives him 6 this round. So out of the Bowser zone he goes, and lands on a +5 space. So that was a really, really good round for Waluigi there. Oh, I hear something snoring. Eep, it's a Chain Chomp. You might want to avoid waking him up. I'm yet to see what he does. Alright, so after a Dash Mushroom boost and an extra 5 spaces, Waluigi is now in first place. Alright, so that leads to my turn. Right about now would be a great time to land on an iron space, don't you think, Daisy? Alright, so I might actually... Oh, actually, I've got a Bullet Bill. I thought I had something else. I might leave my Bullet Bill for now. I'll just go for the dice roll. So I've got a golden dice. Wham! So I roll an 8 with that one. So that's a pretty decent roll, actually. And that leaves me to challenge time. Right, so it looks like the road splits here. Right, so I've got to press A when I want it to stop. Now! No! Just when I thought things were looking up for me. So unfortunately, I'm now in Bowser Zone. Good grief. Right, so that leads us to Wario's turn. So he's going to be using his Dash Mushroom as well. So that's very surprising. Then again, like I said, last turn, he was falling behind pretty badly. So he rolls a 7 plus the extra 3 there gives him 10. So that should leave him up to challenge time. Hopefully he'll end up in Bowser Zone just like me. That'll make me feel very good. Right, so he's also on challenge time, as I said. Right, you better land in Bowser Zone as well. Yes! So we all end up in Bowser Zone. That's funny. Right, so Wario's joining me on this one. Ugh, that's still annoying. Right, so that's the end of round 5. So we're already breezing through this game pretty quickly. Alright, so minigame for bonus dice block time. So we got Tanks a Lot, Helter Skelter, and Mad Ladders. And we'll be playing Mad Ladders to end this round. Right, so controls are toggle to move, race up the ladders while avoiding the boulders thrown by the stone spikes. Okay, sounds simple enough. Right, so play using the toggle. Right, so let's see how easy this is. Right, doesn't look that hard. As long as the computers don't get in my road. Right, so just gonna quickly move over here. Wario, that's... Oh, shit. Right, jump back over there. Jump onto there. That was good timing. Jump. Hey, Wario, get up the road. Right, so Wario got knocked down there. I'm gonna move over there. Gonna move... Whoa! Top is a little bit... Yes, and I get the first. After being, like, butt-boxed by Wario a few times there. So Waluigi gets in with second and Wario for the third. And that leaves Boo strangling behind on the fourth. Right, so Boo fourth, Wario third, Waluigi second, and myself for first. Yippee! So really my luck has climbed up a little bit from the start there. Right, so I actually think I might leave it for this episode. It's actually gone a little bit further than I thought it had. So, until the next episode, we'll be continuing Perilous. I've actually forgotten what this board's called, actually. But yeah, we'll continue off from where we left off in this episode and the next episode. So, until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!